Palisades burn area, part of Pacific Coast Highway reopened this morning for people who live and work in the area. The section had been closed for 2 weeks while crews cleared the debris from the recent storms. And we're just starting to see the extended impact of the recent fires. Many service workers have lost their jobs. And as KCAL's Luzdelia Caballero explains, they may never get them back.
I'm a business owner and I work at Lion Landscape. We do all types of landscaping and gardening service on West LA area.
Freddy Leon says everything in his business he shares with his brother was going well until the fire broke out in the Palisades.
It's terrible.
Adding when Leon went to work on January 7th, he never thought it would be his last day there.
Then I saw a little bit of smoke, but I never thought it would be this big. To see what it is right now, it's very sad. It's very tragic. I never thought this would happen.
The fire tore through the region, taking 45% of the homes he and his brother serviced with it.
Yeah, it's devastating. You know, people think, yeah, they're going to have a lot of work, you know, because they're going to rebuild, but it's going to take a long time to rebuild. And meanwhile, right now, we're struggling.
Struggling to find jobs, pay bills, and keep employees.
I mean, it's not just as a business owner, the employees, they suffer too. We had to lace them off.
So between you, your dad, and your brother, how many homes have been lost?
I'd say about 40. That's my dad's main source of income right there. So yeah, it affected him a lot as well. It's a lot.
Leon is one of potentially thousands of service workers within LA County who lost jobs, previously employed by people who were displaced or lost their homes and businesses in the Palisades and Eaton fires.
Things are definitely tight. We're just forced to start looking in other areas right now.
His story, one of many who show the impact of these fires, goes beyond the loss of the homeowners.
My uncles who lost their job as well in the same business, same industry, and then they went through the same thing. You know, it's so many people out there. It's not just, it's thousands of people who are affected.
Adding, while finding work right now is difficult, the hardest part is...
It's just thinking about what you had, you know.
But he's thankful for the work he has and hopeful for a better tomorrow.
When one door closes, 3 doors open, so they're just day by day right now.
In Malibu,
it's a new opportunity to grow.
Luzdelia Caballero, KCAL News.